What is good, collective? Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am a intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another reading with me on today. So today's reading is going to be a little bit different. So I've been doing pick a cards for several years now, and as of recently, I've been kind of intuitively led to do different kind of readings to kind of switch it up a little bit. So on my channel, I'll still be doing pick of cards, but I'll also be incorporating just overall collective messages as like the one today. Um, I receive a lot of like channels and downloads. Sometimes those messages could fit into just like one reading versus, splitting it up into separate ones, like my pick a card reading. So, um, again, I just have been feeling a nudge to kind of switch things up, do things a little bit differently. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna do my tarot cards today. All right. Spirit guides, angels, benevolent and venerated ancestors, I ask that you assist me with these readings on today. Allow me to be a conduit and a channel for the messages that you would have for me to deliver on today to the collective. Please deliver clear, guided, healing, and accurate messages on today for the collective. So, one download that's been kind of coming to me lately is regarding a new beginning. And it's funny as I just got done shuffling the cards. The card here at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. So, um, again, the Fool represents a new beginning, a fresh start, taking risks, leaps of faith, um, and overall just kind of like enjoying life and enjoying the process of life. It's the first card of the tarot, especially the Major Arcana, and the tarot depicts the Fool's journey throughout these different like life changes. Um, and their spiritual journey. So, again, this collectively feels like a really big, especially with this being a major arcana. I feel like y'all have a very well deserved um, new beginning coming towards you that you're stepping into. It may require, some changes. It may require getting movement. I don't know if some of you may have to like relocate for something, um, or I don't know. There just seems like this new beginning requires some sort of change, or maybe some sort of like physical change is what I'm kind of getting. I'm gonna pull some more cards to see what um, exactly this may look like. But again, it feels like a lot of changes happening around you and for you. Um, I'm really drawn to how, the guy in the picture, he has this very serene look, even though he's about to like step off of this cliff and he doesn't really know what's waiting for him at the bottom. He's, still choosing to move forward with bliss, or this blissful look on his face or a blissful expression. So I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're in right now, is just kind of like living life. You're just enjoying life. You are, um, choosing peace and joy over chaos and uncertainty or fear and doubt. You're choosing to live life of your own volition, and what you want out of life, which I feel like is peace. You're really, I'm hearing required. So like it's like a requirement of life for you is having peace in your life. Um, whatever changes happen or whatever comes your way or whatever manifestation you're bringing in, you are requiring it to come in with peace and to not disturb your peace. Um, so that's a really great energy to be in at the moment. Yeah, it just feels like you're in this energy of just kind of going with the flow. You're kind of like in flow state right now. You're just letting life. You're just letting things kind of flow and go the way that it's meant to go. You're learning to not fight the current. You're learning to just kind of, again, just kind of surrender and just let things happen the way that it's meant to happen. I'm gonna keep this out here though. Tell us a little bit more about this new beginning, spirit guides, for the collective. What does this new beginning entail? Ooh. So two of swords that came out. The first thing that came up for me is crossroads. So there seems to be a decision or a choice, a crossroads that you will be met with. Um, Two of Swords specifically is more of like a this or that type of situation. So it's like you can't have both. That you either choose this route or go this route. But I see this as being very positive for you because you're opening up the doors to more opportunities. Um, yeah, you're allowing the winds of change to take hold in your life. So with that, you are attracting, or what you're manifesting is our choices. You're manifesting decisions um, that you have the ball in your court. You're able to make these choices and decision that you feel is what's best for you. Um, and I guess we'll look a little bit deeper into what these decisions look like for you. Um, but what I'm picking up like off the bat is like one decision or one choice is more so of like kind of continuing to do the same things that you have already been doing, and it's not necessarily that this path is anything like negative. um so for example, let's say this is regarding your career. So maybe one path is like at your current job, you may be offered a promotion or a raise, something that will maybe, it's a great opportunity for you. It's a great change, but it's kind of like you'll be following that same path that you've already been going down. Um, and again, it's nothing negative about it. It's nothing to where it's like, oh, this bad thing's going to happen if you choose this one route. But it's just more so of like choosing complacency almost, or choosing to do the same old thing, or you're offered a new position somewhere else with a different company or different organization, or maybe you decide to go full time with your business. um so again, it's more of like one choice is kind of more so dealing with doing the same old thing, and the other choice is kind of taking a leap of faith on yourself and on your dreams and visions and goals in life. So one seems more, I don't know, like material in nature, while the other one seems a little bit more connected to the heart space. Okay, so you had two cards that fell out. Okay, Eight of Swords and then the Page of Swords. So you definitely got some communication coming through with this Page of Swords energy. Um, Communication on a few opportunities that may be presented to you. Archangel Michael can be significant for this group here also. But again, it feels like it feels like a very swift means of communication or change. I see this coming through a phone call or an email, like those two modes specifically here. I'm hearing pick up the call. What's that song? Pick up the phone, baby. I'm not alone, baby. Something like that. I don't know. But picking up the phone can be very significant for you. Maybe you're somebody who you don't usually pick up the phone a lot, or you if you don't recognize the number, you're just not going to pick up. But there's something significant about answering a phone call is very significant for you. Then the Eight of Swords here, so you may, especially with paired with this Two of Swords, you may be a little bit in your head when it comes to um, this choice. I feel like both choices or decisions, it feels more like a choice. So both choices here feel like a new beginning for you, but you may struggle mentally as far as like feeling like, did I make the right choice? Am I making the right decision for myself, for my family, for my finances, for my career? You may kind of be in your head about this feels like after you've already made the decision or after you've already said yes to a specific, choice here or a specific opportunity. And it feels like you may be in your head about whether you made the right choice or not. But the message that I'm picking up is that there's no actual right choice. It's more so about what you want for yourself. And with all this sword energy, this is definitely telling me that you're somebody who you may be in your head a lot. You may struggle with like anxiety or just kind of indecision. No offense to my Libras out here, but it's giving Libra energy a little bit. Um, but kind of tap into that bit of Sagittarius energy of like, taking risks on yourself. I feel like this indecision, I feel like it's rooted in you not wanting to make a choice or go down a path that will lead to struggle. I feel like you just don't want to struggle. You don't want to make the wrong decision. And I put that in air quotes here. Because again, it just seems like there is no wrong decision here. It's just more so about what you want. It's like choose your own adventure. Um, this feels very, really big for you. It feels, and I feel like that's part of the kind of mental conflict here as well. Is like this may be a really big, manifestation, something that you've been waiting on for a long time. Um, so it's like you may be a little bit conflicted because it's like, okay, I've been waiting a long time for this. I don't want to mess this up. Maybe there's even the card before the Eight of Swords is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can talk about like imposter syndrome. Maybe there's a bit of imposter syndrome here of maybe I'm not good enough for this, or if I take this promotion or this raise, there may be more responsibility that comes along with it. Am I ready for that? Maybe I'm shifting into a new team, or maybe I'm leading a team now, and will I be good at that? So it's a lot of like inner conflict or inner turmoil of that's based in your ego and based off of how you may be perceived. That could be something coming through here is maybe you worry about how others may perceive you. Tell me a little bit more about this, Spirit. Two of Wands. There could be some traveling involved with this. Two can be significant here. I'm definitely picking up an energy of expansion. So this new beginning is bringing in expansion in your life. It's progress. Um, Now this doesn't feel like a one all be all type of manifestation. It feels more of like a step towards your overall goal or dream. Maybe this isn't necessarily it. You know, may not necessarily be your dream job, but it's something that is leading you towards your dream job. It's equipping you with the experience. Heavy on the experience. There's something about you gaining experience through these opportunities. Um, Again, it's like they're both of these opportunities are leading you towards your overall dream and goal, but it's just more so about like choose your own adventure of how you want to get there. Is really heavily what I'm picking up from this group. Um, but with this two of wands energy, it's about expansion, progression. It may not necessarily be the exact dream job, but it's a step towards that. It feels like a really big step towards that, though. This may be like an internship for someone here, or um, um, what are they called, or like a practicum. Um, I don't know if you're getting somebody here, you may be getting like a license of some sort, and you may be, you know, beginning to get your hours towards this license, or like a certificate of some sort. But again, the big energy I'm picking up is that this is a step towards your overall dream and vision. Yes, Page of Wands. This is a new adventure you're embarking on. Group number why am I saying group? This is a really big adventure collective that you are embarking on. It's it's a step towards where you want to be. This isn't a one all be all, but it's a step towards it. It's a really big step here though. Um yeah, you're starting a new adventure. That's what this new beginning is consisting of. It's a new adventure that you'll gain a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. Um Some of you, this could involve some sort of mentorship. Maybe somebody's taking you under their wing to kind of show you the ropes or teach you about something regarding a certain like career path, or um, something that you want to do regarding your career. This feels, even though there's not any like pinnacle energy here, it just feels more career related. I mean, this could be related to other areas of your life as well. Um, but again, overall, this feels a little bit more career related, but not just a job. This doesn't feel like a job. This feels like a step in your career. And that's a big difference between just a job and a career. And then justice at the bottom of the deck, this is going to bring in a lot of balance in your life. It's going to bring balance to a situation to where you may have been feeling stuck, stagnant, not sure what decision to make, what moves to make, what to do. You're going to be shown or illuminated, or the path illuminated in front of you, of what is best for you, or what move is best for you to take. Um, I feel like you're going to get support. There's something about support coming through. So somebody's going to support you through this process. Um, ooh, Under justice is judgment. So this is definitely something, again, this is regarding your calling in this lifetime. You're meant to follow this path. You're meant to, it is like whatever decision you make, whatever choice, or yeah, whatever choice you decide to make, that is what you're meant to do. Again, it's not really a right or wrong thing. It's just, again, page of wands energy, choose your own adventure. And then underneath that is the sun. So opportunities, illumination, a path illuminating in front of you. towards happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity. Nine of Pentacles. Um, this is going to lead towards a lot of financial abundance for you, um, and a lot of like bliss. Or I'm also picking up a lifestyle shift. You may be making so much money to where you're able to like, move to the place you want to move to, get the car that you want, the home that you want, pay your bills. Um, I'm hearing like get ahead of your bills. So some of you may be struggling financially, or there just may be some things that you want to do, but financially you're just not able to do it. But this new path that's opening up to you is going to allow you to do the things that you want to do, and take care of the things that you need to take care of to get you to where you want to be regarding your career here. Whew, okay. Collective, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. If you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, the link to my shop is in the description box below. Um, but yeah, I hope y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I hope to hear from you or hope to see y'all in my other readings in the future. Peace out.